Alrighty then, welcome to the 5th video of Bangkok Unmasked. Today we're going to take a look at a very underexplored highlight of Bangkok, the Bangkok Art and Culture Centre, also known as the BACC. Before I begin, this video will be broken down into 5 sections. Section number 1, a brief background on the BACC. Section number 2, what the BACC looks like. Section number 3, how to get to the BACC. Section number 4, what's inside the BACC, other than art. And finally section number 5, some footage of the exhibitions I checked out on my last visit. Let's get started. The BACC is the beating heart of Bangkok's flourishing art scene and offers the best range of contemporary art, design, music, theatre and film in the city. The BACC hosts a selection of exhibitions which change on a fairly regular basis from both Thai and international artists. The best part is the entry is free and the centre is open from 10 AM through to 9 PM every day with the exception of Mondays. While it's not yet comparable with the top galleries in London and New York, it's absolutely worth visiting for a couple of hours. While I haven't been there myself, I have been told that both inside and outside the building is reminiscent of the Guggenheim in New York, with its huge white curving facade and spiral walkways. Let's take a look at the inside of the building. According to the BACC website, 4 major considerations were used in the development of the design concept. Number 1, to create a building that was flexible in its use, and one in which allows the artwork to be displayed in flexible arrangements in the various spaces with different light, volume and character. Number 2, to create a building of appropriate character including reference to Thai architecture. The building will be an important icon in Thai culture. It must be exciting, inviting and usable and should reflect the dynamism of Thai modern art. Number 3, the building was designed to have high spaces to accommodate the art. In addition, the central space should act as a symbol of the building and should set the tone for the entire interior. Number 4, the building, especially the galleries, must make optimum use of natural but controlled light. The upper floors of the building, which house the galleries, allow the most opportunity to advance this idea. The BACC is located on the corner of the Patamwan intersection and is located very close to the main shopping district of Bangkok, i.e. Siam Square area. This makes the BACC the perfect spot to have a break from shopping. From Siam Square BTS station, it's no more than about 10 minutes walk. That said, if you take the BTS to the National Stadium station, it's only 2 minutes walk. One thing to note, it's easy to find the BACC building. Apart from the building standing out, they often display some very interesting sculptures on the front square. Let's see how to get there. You go to the National Stadium BTS station. From here you head towards exit number 3 and exit number 4. You then walk down a short passageway to get to exit number 3 and 4. In this shot you can see that you need to head towards exit number 3. This is me panning round the entrance to the BACC from the skywalk itself. You can also enter in on the ground floor by walking down the stairs. As I pan around you can see the BTS station again. Then you walk up an escalator to get into the BACC. The BACC was first opened in 2008, 13 years after the idea was first suggested. Things really move fast in Thailand. From what I've heard, it was political issues, changes in government and funding problems which prolonged the process. According to Wikipedia, when Samak became the new governor in 2001, he wanted to change the project to become a commercial retail space. As well as having over 4,000 square metres of exhibition space, the BACC also houses shops, an art library and a couple of cafes serving coffee and snacks. Let's take a look at some of the footage I shot on my last visit. There's a shop which sells bicycles and equipment. As I pan right, there's a craft shop which sells general bits and pieces related to Thai crafts. There's a standalone art exhibition, and as I pan right you can get an idea about what you can expect in this little store. As I pan left, there's the arts library.
This is remarkably well equipped and has an awful lot of art materials and books. It's big. And finally, there's the art cafe where you can relax and have a cup of coffee and a snack before or after you're done.
The exhibitions on display vary quite a bit. One thing that I personally appreciate is that the BACC has an international feel, as there are generally explanations on the pieces in English as well as Thai, and there are also bilingual staff on hand to enhance the experience. The curators do a great job to make sure that there's always something exciting and challenging to see. Over the past few years, this has included New Asian Photography, the Young Thai Artist Award, Contemporary Japanese Crafts, and the Mekong River Art Project. On my last trip, there are a handful of exhibitions which I checked out, namely a photo exhibition by the late King Bhumibol Adulyadej, also an exhibition in remembrance of the late King called King in the Heart, and finally the India 70 exhibition. This exhibition is part of the Festival of India to mark 70 years of diplomatic relations between India and Thailand. It showcases 70 works of 36 of India's most well-known artists. Let's take a look at some of what I saw on my last trip. Before I close, a tip. It's worth picking up the Bangkok art map during your visit if you're interested in exploring some of the smaller galleries dotted throughout the city. Partly sponsored by the BACC, It provides a monthly update on the current exhibitions and their locations throughout the city. Anyway, that's it for this video. Expect a new video shortly. It should be posted in about a week or so. For all you techies out there, this video was shot on a Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus and edited using HitFilm Express. Finally, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel through the button below. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next week. Goodbye.